If going to sleep feels more like a nightmare, you're not alone. Welcome to the Sleep Circle, where we talk about what actually helps, from sleep gear and calming routines to science-backed tools and real-life experiences. I'm Brittany, and somewhere along the way, I'll just test one more pillow became kind of my lifestyle. Today, we're covering the best body pillow for side sleepers, so let's talk comfort. Okay, be honest, how many pillows are you sleeping with right now? Because for a long time, my setup looked crazy. I had one for my knees, one for my back, one to hug, and the one that always ended up on the floor by 3 a.m. And I said, where is it? It's basically building a pillow fort every night just to feel supported. Turns out this is incredibly common for side sleepers. Your hips and shoulders need something to fill the gap and keep your spine aligned. So you end up stacking pillow after pillow, just trying to recreate that one well-designed pillow that you should already own. So let's actually compare a few options because I did the homework for you. Is the Plufl Hugl. It's U-shaped, 50 inches long, 30 inches wide, with a viscose bamboo cover that has a self-cooling fabric built in. The fill is a memory foam and microfiber, so it's noticeably firmer than a down alternative pillow. If you're on hot at night and want a cooling feel, this is built for that. Price lands around $189 to $199. Then there's the Mellow BodyAlign Suite. The BodyAlign cooling pillow uses dual-wave ergonomic curves and a 3-point support system for your arms, waist, and legs, wrapped in a breathable cooling cover. Runs about $49.99 on sale, and has another option if you want more leg coverage. That would be the Bodyline Plus, which bumps up to a 4-point system with added cushioning through the hips and knees, and that's $59.99 on sale. Both use a high loft polyester fill, and that's a genuinely solid budget-friendly option in my mind. It's just not chasing that same size or premium material that MoonSpoon lands in. And quick warning while we're here, you'll also run into a lot of cheaper dupes in this space. They're single polyester cover, they have no adjustable fill, and most of all, a lot of them get pulled from the site entirely after enough return complaints. So if a price feels too good to be on a pillow this size, it usually is. Okay, and real quick, because I know some of you want the actual specs, not just the vibes, this outer cover is Tencel. It comes from eucalyptus fiber, and it's soft, breathable, and it genuinely feels cool to the touch. It doesn't just have that cooling effect, or in the way the word gets thrown around on the packaging. And on the inside, it has a dual zipper, so there's a second one there. Inside, this fill is a plush down alternative polyester. It's PFAS and PFOS-free, and it ships pretty firm and overstuffed on purpose, so it does take a few nights to soften up and mold to you. Moonsleep actually calls it the squish-in period, which, accurate. And this part's a little nerdy, but it matters. Both covers used a custom YKK invisible zipper, and it's made the length of the pillow, so you genuinely do not feel them at night. That's the kind of detail that tells you where the money went. So here's the actual shape. It's a crescent, not a U. It's not a straight bolster. So it curves with your body instead of against it. My knee goes right into the bend here, and my hip has something solid behind it. My shoulder, it's just not floating in space anymore. And this is the part that actually gets me every time. It's not just support, it's the whole feels like being held thing. I've seen so many reviews online that say pretty much that. It feels like a hug, and I get it now. It's not clinical, it's not a wedge shoved under your back, but it is the closest thing to a hug you're getting at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. And this is really the difference between, just a regular pillow that supports you and a pillow that can replace 4 other pillows. This one's going shoulder to knee in one single piece. In the loft, it holds. It doesn't go flat when I take my hand off. Okay, honest verdict, because that's the whole point of this channel. If cooling's genuinely your top priority and you don't mind a firmer memory foam feel, the Plufl Hugl is worth a look, especially if you tend to sleep hot. If you just want a straightforward, no-frills side sleeper pillow just to test the waters without spending a ton, something like the Mellow Suite is a completely reasonable place to start, even if it won't wow you on the materials. But if you're a side sleeper who's tired of stacking pillows every night, like me, and you just want that shoulder to knee support in one piece, and you just want a little bit more comfort in your bed, this is the one that I would point you to. The MoonSpoon is a premium purchase. I can't pretend it's not. The size, the materials, and how it actually feels at night, that's where that comes from. It's not a markup just for the sake of it. One practical note, it's sized for people under 6 feet, I'm 5'4" for reference, so keep that in mind before you order. I also wanted to note that it's 12 pounds, and it's 12 pounds of a cloud. You're just sleeping on a cloud. We're all about better sleep, one night at a time. Subscribe to the Sleep Circle, and sweet dreams.